What's up, y'all? Sunday, July the 26th. It's Matt Deibler here. I'm charged up today, so I wanted to do a second message for you. And what I wanted to speak about today is that breakthrough moment when you step into a period of transformational growth. So I'll go back to my experience, 2011. I'm in this horrible state of anxiety. I'm agoraphobic. The walls are closing in on me every single day of my life, getting smaller and smaller, like I'm suffocating. I got to the point one night where I couldn't do it anymore. Not that I was thinking about suicide or anything like that. That never really crossed my mind because I just haven't ever gotten to that place where I wanted to quit. But I knew that I couldn't go forward in the same fashion that I was. It was like treading water, and slowly but surely my legs were weakening and I was starting to go beneath the surface. It's getting to the point where I knew I couldn't survive it much longer. So I fell to my knees and I asked God to come into my life, which I already had done that, but I asked Him to come in a more transformational way. I asked Him to either take my life, as in, I don't want to take my life, but if it's my time, then let me go. And otherwise, take me and do with me according to your will. Change me, transform me, because I don't have the strength to do this on my own anymore. Everything that I've known, attempted, I've exhausted it. So it was this kind of taking the burden off of my shoulders and putting it into the hands of God. And there was a weight that was lifted in that moment. And, over time, these clues, signals started to become revealed as far as what I needed to do in my steps to restore my life. And I did, solely through my relationship with my Lord and Savior. Now, what I really wanted to talk about is, you get to this point where you get tired of listening to the lies. And the lies aren't coming from outside of you, they're coming from inside of you, inside of your head. I mean, there's no greater bed of lies than in the pit of agoraphobia. It is the most irrational type of I don't know, I guess we call it a mental disorder, but the most irrational type of anxiety, and it's all irrational, but this stuff is extreme. This is like, don't leave your apartment to go take out the trash. Don't leave your apartment to go get the mail. You can't be out in public, because if you are, you might break down. You might lose all control. You might have a nervous breakdown in public, and what will you do then? They'll have to rush you to the hospital. Really bizarre stuff. But what ends up happening is you become fearful of everything outside of your comfort zone, and so you basically only allow yourself to stay in that very tiny safe space. And you sort of at some point can't do that any longer, because the lies start to just, it's like abuse. It's abuse that you're putting on yourself every day mentally. And you get tired of it. And I guess that's what I wanted to say is that's the breaking point. When you get tired of hearing your own nonsense, and you realize that this nonsense, it may be the foundation of you, it may be something that's been a part of you for several years, it may be something that's been there your entire life, but you're tired of hearing it. You know, like, there's more to your life than that. And you feel it, like you feel it in your gut. You're not exactly sure how to find it, but you know it's there. You believe it's there. There's something more to you that's not being revealed because of these BS lies that are being told in your head. And I just want to encourage you, when you get to that point, don't turn back. Don't turn back. Turn into your faith. Lean into it. You don't have to, see the whole staircase, as MLK would say. You just have to take the first step in faith. You got to get inside, and you got to look at the things that you haven't been willing to see before. You got to create a new perspective. Wipe the slate clean. You may have to go to the very rock bottom and make that your springboard. That's okay. What if all that other stuff is just weight and baggage anyway? What if all that other stuff wasn't ever meant to be there in the first place? It's all just holding you back from embracing the life that you were called to live. Get rid of it. Who cares? I don't care what age you are or when you start. It's never too late. If God woke you up this morning, then He did that for a reason. You still got a shot. So start. Stop avoiding yourself, your real self. Stop avoiding that call in your gut that you know is there. Silence these negative thoughts in your mind. Dispose of them. They're lies. They're abuse. They're lies that cause you to look outside of yourself. They're lies that tell you that it's circumstance, that it's other people, that it's your career, that it's whatever. It's all these other things that are holding you back. BS. It's BS. Call it for what it is. And go inside. Find the truth and live by it. God will guide you. You just have to ask Him. I promise you. If I can do it, you can do it. I love you all. God bless.